toe touch. Just gonna sit on the ground, leg extended out in front of you, trying to press that leg as straight as possible, flexing those toes back towards you if you want a little extra stretch, and then reaching down towards those feet, trying to round that back as much as possible, as much as is comfortable. Now, as you're doing this stretch, you should start loosening up a little bit, and as you do so, you want to actually push into that stretch just a little bit more to keep a consistent amount of tension the whole time you're going through this stretch. We've got just about 5 seconds left. We're going to switch to a new stretch. Go ahead and switch over. Our next one is the deep glute stretch. You're going to be laying flat on your back for this one. That left leg is going to come up over top of your right. Grab behind that right thigh, only behind your right thigh. Don't grab your shin. And then you're going to pull that thigh in towards you. As far as it's comfortable, you should feel a stretch in that left butt muscle. This is really, really good for sciatic stretches as well. Now, depending on the size and shape of your body, you might need to put a rolled up towel or a folded over towel underneath your head to make this position just a little bit more comfortable. And we got just about 5 seconds left, and we're going to switch sides. And go ahead and switch those legs. So this time that right leg is going to go over top of your left, grab behind that left thigh, and pull that left thigh in nice and tight. Remember, you only want to grab behind that thigh and not in front of that shin. You don't want to over-compress that knee. Just try to get as comfortable as you can, always constantly keeping a little bit of tension on that leg. Remember, you want to just breathe normally. Try not to hold your breath when you're doing this one. Just a nice deep breath in, nice long exhale. Just relax. And just about 5 seconds left till our next stretch. And go ahead and let that one relax. Move on to the next one, the prone torso twist. So laying flat on your back again. You're gonna lay both your legs off to the right. You wanna try to keep a 90-degree angle off of your torso. Try to keep those shoulders flat against the ground the entire time. And look away from your legs. So whichever direction you lean your legs, you wanna actually look in the opposite direction. Now, if your knees don't completely touch the ground, don't worry about it. They can hover off the ground just a little bit. The main thing is you're just keeping those shoulders flat against the ground. That's the main thing you wanna focus on. We've got just about 5 seconds left until we switch sides. And go ahead and let it relax. We're gonna switch those legs over to the other side. Look off to the opposite side of your body. Again, remember, if those knees hover just a little bit, that's perfectly fine. The goal is to try to get those knees all the way down flat against the ground and keep that shoulder, that opposite shoulder, flat against the ground as well. If you want to make the stretch a little bit more intense, you can actually extend that bottom leg so it's a straight line with your body, and then that top knee can actually drop a few more inches. And we got about 5 seconds left of this one, then we're going to switch stretches. And go ahead and let that relax. Flip over onto your stomach. We're doing the cobra stretch next. Place those hands down by the base of that rib cage. Press into the floor with those hands. Arch that back up really nice and high and kick that head up. Now make sure that when you kick your head back, you actually want to feel like you're pushing your chin up towards the ceiling rather than pushing your head back behind you. You don't want to actually flex your head back. You want to actually just tilt your chin up. Depending on that trunk flexibility, you might not be able to flex this much or anywhere near this much, so you might not even be able to get those elbows completely locked out, but just push to whatever's comfortable for you. All right, we're gonna switch stretches here, and go ahead and let this one relax. We're gonna move on to the shell stretch next. So you're gonna sit back into those heels just as low as is comfortable. Those hands come down to about knee level. Round those shoulders over, and you're actually going to push the palm of your hand into the ground and forward to help you pull those shoulders down into those hips. So you wanna round that back over as much as you possibly can, rounding from that upper back as well as that lower back as much as possible. Now your lungs are gonna be a little bit compressed in this position from that rounding over that chest, so you're not gonna be able to get a full breath, but just try to breathe as normally as you can, as deep as you can, and then exhale it all the way out. And go ahead and let it relax. All right, that's it.